We have one hell of a match coming up. Please welcome Wawa and Wade on the stage. Let's go!
What's up everyone, Damascus here. I am just back from Paris where Riot invited us for the 2xKO community tour. We got to play the new version of the game and I posted another video with my thought on the game, but we also got to play a little fun tournament where we were drafted into different teams and you know, the winner got a couple gifts from Riot. I ended up in Wawa's team, which is kind of a great pick, and this was one of the best matches of the day, if not the best match of the day. So I really wanted to show you this one offline, Wawa versus Wade. This tournament was played in a 1-1 situation, right? So we didn't really get much to play with, but as you can see, look at this, man. Wawa is back, and honestly, like watching Wawa play this game, I think he's gonna be back when this game comes out, guys. Like, he's really looking ridiculous. Wade, same. He's dedicated to the game. He's definitely putting some work in. So you know what? Without further ado, guys, let's take a look. It is time for Wawa versus Wade. And we had the game in French as well. Interesting, right? It has a complete French voiceover. You can see the Yasuo there. This is the new costume that is part of this Alpha Lab 2 that's gonna be open this weekend. Wawa plays Echo and Yasuo, you know, team mix. And on the other side, you've got Wade with Echo and Darius. It starts both with the new costume that Echo has. And a lot of changes are in this game, right? It's like lots of knockdown changes. So Echo changed a lot. You can't just put mindless pressure on Wake Up. You got a lot of different movement options and everything. And you can see right now it's Wawa and his Yasuo getting the first opening, trying but straight to the dynamic save that is now called the break. That is actually much easier for me on commentary and for people to talk about right now. Darius, of course, is still a menace. Lot change from Darius, but he still remains one absolute juggernaut. And you could see right now Yasuo just rolling away. That's the biggest change in the game right now. There is a roll, so you can just roll out of the corner. And the craziest thing about this roll is it's completely safe. So they really want you to go back into neutral. And Wawa is trying his best to go back into neutral right now. But the great pressure from Wade, who destroys the Yasuo, gets some extra damage from the Echo. And now Wawa is already on the back foot. Look at this big mix with the assist. Wade looking ridiculous. And he immediately activates the install with the Echo right now on there. There is still a clone behind to just get in. And he was just waiting maybe to a sniper tech. Unfortunately not happening. And this is now Wawa. But you can see this is techable as well. This used to lead into a hard knockdown before. But obviously at this point in the day we only had a couple hours to play the game. So muscle memory is hard to override. You can see now Wawa in the corner. Big mix from Wade once again. It is going to be an assist based mix, I believe, for Echo. They don't really want him to put pressure on you on Wake Up. They want him to put pressure on you when you have resources. Wade takes round number 1. Moving to round number 2. And again, right, look at this big roll into the assist. Unfortunate drop from Wade, but he's already got a solid grasp of how to move around as Echo, how to use your assist to put in there. He's playing the freestyle, so double assist possibilities. And of course, you know, this one, the down super, that is pretty much an invincible DP. That's going to be a lot of things you'll see from that Darius. Wawa struggling to get back in right now, but you can see, right, big movement. Wawa trying to keep the pressure. He is on the red costume of Echo. Wade just moving around, and look at this, we're moving, bro. Echo's movement looking absolutely ridiculous. Wade putting Wawa again in the corner. Wawa forced to block. He's using the push block, and the push block has changed now in this game. The push block is now an assist base. It doesn't use 1 bar of super anymore. It just uses your assist timer. So 3 seconds normally, 6 seconds when you're in freestyle. It's actually quite a good resource to use, but of course you need these assists to be able to navigate the screen at time. Let's see Wawa putting again some more pressure. The clone is there and he gets his own opening into the corner. Unfortunately the drop, and Wade is just going to pick him up when he lands. Wade just running around. And remember, guys, this is just the first one. That was a fun tournament to run at the end of the day to get a couple good sets and stuff. I got punched up. I'm not even gonna watch my own game. I'm not even gonna show it to you. It never happens, but I'm watching the guys who are way better than me as always. Another roll from Wawa to get away, and look at this again, right, the overhead into assist. Wade's mix is looking immaculate on this, but unfortunately, of course, couple combo drops. That's normal, you know. This is a day minus, I don't know how much. Let's see more pressure from that Echo. Look at this mixturization. He's moving around, and Wade uses the break. Wawa using for the movement right now, and he's destroying that Echo, who is the point character, right? Darius was the assist character. Sometimes you need to make sure you see what the player cursor is to know who you are currently attacking. Wawa activating this movement with Yasuo. Yasuo has changed a lot as well, especially in terms of combos. A lot of juggles don't work anymore. And of course, this will never change, I believe. 11 seconds left. And you can see Wawa has access to Fury, which is kind of, it's not like Spark, but you could call it Spark, right? It's a way to get a little bit of extra stuff from a character. You get a dash cancel, you get a bit more damage, and, you know, you can burst. But look at this. Going to go for the throw loops. He goes straight for the level 3 super. He wants to kill that Echo, and of course there was 2 seconds left, so he's looking to just get that absolute clutch right now. Wawa now is on the life lead, and the time is over. The round is clutched by Wawa. We're going to round number 3. Remember, it's just the first one, so it's not going to be a very, very long set. Final round. I know we're gonna watch these two play a lot in this game. I'm gonna try to get them on a wanted, you know, like as soon as we get access to any kind of beta, obviously. But for now, let's go. Opening right now, straight to the break, and it's the Darius that has put so much movement, so much mileage. Look at this, trying to go for the juggle, but unfortunately the combos are now shorter, so the hit stun is much shorter than before, so you can't really get these Yasuo juggles the same way you used to get before. Let's keep going on Wawa's side right now. He's trying to just close the distance, and that's gonna be a lot. That's gonna hit both characters. And the Darius putting pressure, and again, look at this, it's never stopping. Wawa is trying to go for the parry, but the Yasuo is getting absolutely punched up. Let's go, trying to just keep the Darius at bay, and he gets an opening with the Echo. What do we got for this? And see again, right, these mixes, they don't really exist mid-screen anymore, so, I mean, as far as we could find, right, we only played a couple of hours in the training mode, so we could not really find a way to make this mix happen outside of a very expensive way that is pretty much 1 bar, 1 assist. Not the easiest of ways to set up as well. Right now, Wawa on the receiving end, and again the mix. Look at this, man. He just like drags you in, swaps to the assist, and he's using all his resources. Wawa is down to his Yasuo alone. It is looking extremely difficult right now for a man like Wawa, and let's see if he can make it back. Echo on half of life. He almost has the Fury available, and Wade is just going to move around. First opening for Wawa, but a bit too far to get anything. And remember one thing that changed in this game, there is no more 3H move. Everyone has just a 2H. So Yasuo 3H that used to close the distance, it does not exist anymore. So you can't get conversion from this distance, and Wawa now gets opened up again. 1 hit needed, he activates Fury, and there we go. Big bait, putting him into the corner. The Schmix trying to keep Wade on the corner. Wade looking to escape, and look at this, Wawa getting a happy birthday. The big break from Wade to try and save his life. He's getting the 2H, but could not get a conversion on this. Wawa still has a bit of Fury. He's swapping a bit, and look at this. These juggles again, right? They used to be much easier than that. They look really hard. We've tried them in training mode. They're super hard to do, but Wawa still reducing the lead, and now it's Yasuo versus Darius. Is just 1 hit necessary to close the match between Wawa and Wade. And you know this is the first of a long series, but Wade is going to close it out. What an incredible play by a man like Wade. Clean win from Wade over Wawa, and I hope you guys have liked this little video on this. We've had a lot of fun playing 2xKO in person. Couple more videos to come, of course. Make sure you like and subscribe, and hit me up if you want 2xKO content, because I love this game and I'm definitely gonna run stuff.